listening to the Latter-day Ladypreneur podcast with Sarah Allred. I am on a mission to shed light on members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints who are real-life entrepreneurs doing big things within the world of business. Dive into a dynamic mix of interviews with brilliant guests who have tackled both failure and success, as well as solo episodes with me about the business lessons that are transforming my world day by day. Actionable business tips combined with some sweet connections between business, Nephi, Esther, and all your other scriptural heroes will keep you motivated and moving forward in this unique endeavor you feel called to do. I'm thrilled to have you as a fellow member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, mother, and entrepreneur. You are not alone in this crazy world of business. Let's do big things together starting today. This is Sarah Allred, your host. Welcome to the podcast. So it is time to dive into probably one of my favorites, because this is one that you can do the minute that this masterclass is over. Okay, so first, you can definitely dive in and remessage everything. Second, you're going to brainstorm an offer that's not going to cost you a lot, if anything, and you're going to solve more problems than anybody else on the internet that's selling what you're selling. And then third, you're going to do something cool, because now you've got a perfect message, right? You're meeting people where they are, okay? Next, you've created that perfect offer that's going to solve all those problems that they're feeling in this moment of pain and challenge so that you can help them with your gifts and expertise. So what is next? Once you have the perfect message, you have the perfect offer, what is next? Secret number 3, you are going to stand in front of all free traffic everywhere. Everywhere. Okay, so what does this mean? What does this mean? Okay, I want to talk to you about congregations already exist. Okay, we've already talked about congregations. They exist in Facebook groups. That's my favorite one to kind of do surveys with and figure out how people are feeling, because you can get really, really specific. But there are congregations of people on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, on blogs, on podcasts, on LinkedIn, on Medium, you name it. They are absolutely everywhere. They already exist. You don't need to go and try and create customers or create traffic, okay? You don't have to create it. You just have to meet them where they are congregated, stand in front and say, I have the perfect offer. Let me tell you my message. Here is what I'm offering. And that's when they come to you, okay? Now, this is great, and especially in a pandemic, because, drum roll, this is the greatest time ever in the history of the world to be an online entrepreneur. Like 3 cheers for that? Seriously, 3 cheers for this, because everyone is online literally right now. 99.9% of people have a phone within 3 inches of their hand all day long. This has never happened before. There's a reason that online platforms like Zoom and StreamYard have been having huge technical issues. It's because everyone is online right now. So there are so many pairs of eyes out there that are searching for solutions, that are searching for hope, that are searching for ways that they can grow and improve and change their lives in the middle of this painful period. And you are an entrepreneur. There is no greater time. And the great thing is, the congregations are already there. You don't have to gather them. You're just going to meet them there and you're going to say, perfect message, perfect offer. And this is the perfect time to jump in and show them the incredible things that you can solve for them. Okay. That's why it is so great. So here is the question. Where are you currently online? Okay. This is just a few of the platforms that exist online. We've got Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Blogger, LinkedIn. We've got email marketing. We've got Instagram TV. We've got ebooks that are distributed, podcasts. Okay. Where are you currently online? Okay. I want you to write this in the comments so I know what kind of platforms we're dealing with right now live. Okay. Where are you currently existing? Because if you're someone that's existing right now, and you're saying, I am on Instagram. I'm on Instagram right now. Coolest place ever to be. It is a great platform. It does so much to share light and cheer people on, almost better than any other platform out there. I believe that. So Instagram is out there and you are on Instagram. Here's the deal. What about Facebook and YouTube and Blogger and Gmail and podcasts and Instagram TV and LinkedIn? And all of a sudden you go, Sarah, stop. Don't you realize all of my kids are like taking at home school and I'm their teacher right now. And I have like 10 minutes to work on my business right now. Oh, girl, I hear you. I hear you so clearly right now. This is the great news. Okay. You can do this. Okay. That is the first most important thing that you can know. You can get on multiple platforms easier than you ever thought possible. So as soon as you hear me say, oh, you're only on Instagram, let's get you on like blogs and podcasts and YouTube. And you're like, no, there is no way I'm going to be able to do that with homeschooling all my kids. I want you to pay very close attention to what I'm going to show you, because this secret is big. Okay. This is a big one. And the concept is seemingly simple. So first, think about where you are. We have people that are on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube a little, and starting a mailing list. Hey, Megan's rocking and rolling. Okay. So Megan right now, she's on these platforms right now. She teaches genealogy. I see her on Instagram every single day, talking about the incredible work of genealogy. Woo, she's rocking it. Okay. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Instagram is my main right now. I'm also on Etsy, kind of on YouTube, Twitter, but you're not active. So here is the thing. The reason that we're not hitting on all platforms is because, number one, we don't think we have time. And second, we feel like different messages and different kinds of things need to be said on YouTube than are said on Instagram and Facebook and Blogger. And then you're like, forget it. I'm not going to do this. I don't have time to do this. So let me show you exactly how we're going to do this. Okay. You have to understand this principle. The Clayton Christensen 7. Love this so much. He wrote a book called The Power of Everyday Missionaries, and Clayton Christensen actually just recently passed away. And this has been a game changer book for my family, for me personally. Oh, everyone who is a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, or who wants to develop a following around their cause that they think will change the world, the principles are in this book, probably the greatest business book of all time. Do I dare say that? I'm serious. The Power of Everyday Missionaries. Cool. Okay, the Clayton Christensen 7. So he is a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, like I am. And in that book, he talks about how the church has studied kind of the numbers. Anybody a numbers person in here? The numbers behind how many interactions it takes for someone to be introduced to the church and then actually take an active part in the church. I'm not talking baptism. I'm talking them to take one step forward, like walking into a chapel or attending a meeting or meeting with missionaries or going to a member's house for dinner for a more formal discussion. We're talking an actual step forward in getting to understand more about the church. How many interactions do you think it takes for someone who doesn't know anything about the church to then take an active step forward? Well, I've kind of given you the answer here with the number 7. It takes 7 separate positive interactions with 7 different members of the church on average for someone to take an active step forward in learning more about the church. Now, this is awesome, because all of a sudden, every interaction that you have with someone, you can consider yourself as one of the 7. Can I just provide one of those 7 experiences for someone to learn more about the gospel of Jesus Christ? I don't have to be the one baptizing them, but can I be one of the 7 that's going to help them along on that journey? Okay. So he talks about this incredible thing, the Clayton Christensen 7, and this applies exactly to business. As we are trying to bring people along on a journey and an experience with our business and our message and our platform, they're going to need multiple experiences with our business before they take a step forward. Now, it may not be exactly 7, but it may be 4 or 5 or 12. But hang on to that number 7 and think, okay, if I am only on Instagram right now, how many interactions or how long is it taking for someone to have multiple positive interactions with me to move forward on my business? That is why this question is so important. I just gave you a hint. Where are you online? If you are looking to get in front of more people, we have all of these incredible free traffic sources that I was not existing on 2 weeks and 2 days ago that you can exist on really, really quickly. Okay. We're going to dive into how you can do this really easily. So, where are you right now? And how are we going to get you on all of these platforms? I want you to listen to Elder Bednar. I thought this was fascinating. This email came into my inbox yesterday, and I actually didn't see it. But a friend of mine called me and she said, Sarah, did you see the footnote in Elder Bednar's email? And I said, no, but I went and read it. And I said, okay, here it is. I hope you too will take some time to share how you hear him. My experience may be helpful to some, but yours will be helpful to many more. Elder Bednar. This is why I ask you this question. Where are you? Because if we are only relying on the bigwigs to share the gospel, it's not going to get as far, as Elder Bednar says, than if all of us are sharing our experiences on how we hear him. My experiences may be helpful to some, but yours will be helpful to many more. That is why these platforms exist. My tagline for Sarah Grace Live is light makers in the business world. Now, where in the world did this come from? It is because of Tim Ballard with Operation Underground Railroad. I remember him speaking and was talking about how important it is that we shine light in dark places. He felt like because no one knew anything about sex trafficking, that there was never going to be anything done about it because it was such a scary, tough thing. And no one was shedding light in that dark place. And look what he has created with Operation Underground Railroad, an incredible organization that has brought such incredible awareness and change in the world of sex trafficking. And that is because he chose to shine light in dark places. That has been my goal from the very beginning when I started my own little business here, was to shine light in what I had found to be a fairly dark place. Am I the craziest person to say that business can be a pretty dark place? It can be slimy. It can be do anything to get ahead. It can be supernatural man feeling. Business needs to be a place in which we can shine light. And that is why I love the hashtag light makers. We are light makers in the business world. We are going to share light. We are going to sell products that change lives and help people and solve problems. And we're going to do it in a way that we have our total integrity intact. Light makers. This is why the platforms are so important that you exist on. Your people need 7 positive experiences with you in order to move ahead in taking a step in your business, which means purchasing from you. Getting money back in your pocket. Isn't that the point of this masterclass? I need you to get paid. That is the goal. And the way we're going to do that is to increase the amount of interactions like faster than we've ever done before. And that means getting in front of every single platform as quickly as possible. Okay. So the next question is, where are you? This is the answer. I want you to take one step back from where you are. And I'm going to give you a diagram to look at, and this is what's going to make sense, okay? This is from a course that I've created called Content Machine, and I'm giving it away right here. You ready to screenshot it? Okay. When I say take one step back, I want you to look at this. I'm going to see if I can go full screen here. Okay. I want you to look at this, and I want you to point out where you are. Are you currently only on social media? Are you currently only podcasting? Are you currently only blogging? Or are you currently only on YouTube? I want you to start at a point where you are the strongest. Okay. Where are you currently existing and where are you the strongest? And then I want you to take one step back. And what I mean from this is this. If you are currently only on a podcast, awesome. Good for you. Guess what? What if you videoed yourself while you did that podcast? All of a sudden, you can be, by taking one step back, you're already doing it anyway. You're not spending any extra time. You are already recording a podcast. What if you take one step back And all of a sudden, you are on YouTube. You videoed it. You can put it on YouTube. You've videoed it. You can now put it on Instagram TV. Do you see how all of a sudden you're on 3 different platforms when you were only on one before? Take one step back. Let me give you another example. I'm going to make this full screen. What if you are only on social media right now, which is often the case? Often the case. What if you took one step back and instead created a full blog post instead of doing these little piecemeal things on Instagram or on Facebook? I want you to dive in and take a step back and create a blog post. When you create that blog post, and let's say it's all about the 10 ways that I connect with my teen when he just lost his senior year, because you're meeting them at the pain point during this pandemic, right? So because of that, you now have a blog that you can post to, and then you can take little snippets from that, each tip, and you've got at least 10 days plus of social media content. And then what happens if you decide to read the blog post on video? Oh my gosh, are you seeing what's happening? You're just taking one step back from your strength. That's what you're doing. So if you're strong on social media, all of a sudden you put all your writing together in a blog post, 10 tips on how I stay connected with my teen when he's just lost his senior year. Okay. Then you video yourself, and guess what? You've exploded. You're already on YouTube. You can put it on a podcast. If you extract the audio, you've already got your social media ready to go, and you've got a blog post ready to go. It absolutely is a game changer. These platforms, I have no doubt that they were brought to us from God himself to share light and to share your message. Okay. And when you share your message and you are sharing it at your best, which is exactly what this is centered around, starting at your best, taking a step back and getting it out to more platforms for free. This is not ad spend. This is not paying for promotion. This is you taking advantage of every free traffic source that exists out there without spending extra time. What in the world is this crazy thing? Okay, so that is the third secret that I think is so important. So let's recap. Now, remember, in total rawness, 2 weeks ago and 2 days ago, my sales jumped off a cliff. Absolute rawness. Okay. They were absolutely gone. Husband got a paycheck while working insane hours and working in the healthcare industry. Okay. And all of a sudden, I'm homeschooling my kids. What is happening? Okay. What is happening in this crazy world? I talked to my coaches. I found out a new way forward, and I was determined to not wait for people to come to me. And guess what? That is your same road. Okay. Meet people where they are and re-message absolutely everything. Your people's mentality has changed. They are not moving towards pleasure right now. Okay. Regardless of what you sell, they are moving away from pain. Jump on it. Re-message it, because you can help them. You can absolutely help them with your product. Second, secret number 2, you're going to create a new offer around an already existing product. Don't reinvent the wheel here. Pull to your strengths and say, what can I already do that will solve problems for these people based upon where they are in this moment of pain? What can I create that's new? Reorganize it, revamp it. Don't recreate the wheel. Just create a new offer around the product that already exists so that you can stand out right now. And third, stand in front of all that free traffic. It is free. It is free. Take one step back in order to stand in front of all the free traffic that is absolutely everywhere. Screenshot it. Don't miss this. Secret number 1, secret number 2, secret number 3. This is the exact process that I have taken in the past 2 weeks to try and hustle my way back into business. It is not a strategy to wait for people to just come back to you. If you need a consistent paycheck right now, these 3 things will get the ball rolling to get revenue back into your pocket. Remessage, new offer, and stand in front of all the free traffic that already exists. If you need help, I can help you. Please reach out. Please message me, DM me, send me an email, sarahgracelive.com. Send me a note, and I want to help you. I want to help. I can help in this. Oh my gosh. Probably because my feelings are so raw. My feelings are so incredibly raw from a couple of weeks ago, and I'm feeling it. And I also know that there is total hope. The strategies that were working 2 weeks ago are no longer working. But you know what that means? It means there are new strategies that are working. And guess what? Everybody's online. Yes, you are in the greatest period of time to be an online entrepreneur. If you want a next step, the content machine is available for you. Okay. It's revamped right now because of the pandemic. Okay. Right now, you can dive into the content machine. That's going to teach you how to get on every single platform step by step, from YouTube to email marketing to social media. It looks like Diane Boley's talking about it down here. Okay. This is a way for you to get in front of all that free traffic everywhere. And here is how it's been revamped. Right now, because of the pandemic, get the content machine and you get to bring a friend for free. Everybody needs an accountability buddy. Everybody is trying to grow a business online right now, or a presence, or get their message outlined everywhere. Right now, I've never done it before. Jump and get a buddy pass right now for the content machine. Okay. That is super limited right now because of the pandemic, but you can dive in. Also, because I know the next 3 weeks are going to be critical for you. When you grab the content machine, I'm going to be popping into a private group, and I'm going to do 3 coaching calls, an hour long. We're going to dive into your business, your content machine, and we're going to figure out how to make revenue appear back in your business as fast as possible. We're going to get into the strategies of your business. 3 coaching calls. They're going to start next week, starting the very, very first day of May. We're going to do 3 weeks of coaching calls to get you back on track. I can help. I feel for you. I was just there. I love you so dearly. If you've already purchased the content machine, you'll get an invite to the group to do those 3 coaching calls to get you guys on track for sure. Great questions there. And then last, one other question. Are you still offering the funnel blueprint class? Oh, totally. Yep. If you're looking for a system, you can go to saragracelive.com/challenge. It's ready to go as soon as you're ready. Okay. If you want to join the content machine, here's how you get it. saragracelive.com. Go to machine. You'll see the buddy pass. Bring a buddy. It's great. Okay. Remember, re-message everything. Okay. Secret number 2, create a new offer. Secret number 3, stand in front of all the free traffic right now, everywhere. And man, I just want to stand and shout it from the rooftops. There is no greater time to be out there in front of all of that free traffic. Some of the greatest businesses of all time, small businesses of all time, are those that started in the winter of business. We are right now in the winter of business, when people feel tight, when people feel like they need to hide, when people feel like they don't have time, they're trying to hunker down. This is the greatest time to make your mark in your niche. And everyone's online to watch you do it. How cool is that? Welcome to the greatest time of being an online entrepreneur. You guys, I am so grateful that you would join me here for this masterclass. I hope you absolutely loved it. I hope that this gives you total hope. And I am walking proof that you can lose sales during a pandemic, but I'm also working proof that you can get back to making sales in the middle of a pandemic. And these are the steps it's going to take. It is the greatest time to be alive as an entrepreneur. If you have questions, message me, DM me, find me on Instagram, talk to me in the Facebook group, send me an email. I don't care how. I would love to connect with you, because this is the greatest time. You guys are amazing. I'll see those of you at the content machine in here next week as we do a live coaching call with a bunch of you to get that revenue back in your pocket. I'm so grateful that you guys can be here. It's the greatest time. I know I've said it a dozen times, but remember what Elder Bednar said. We cannot leave the messaging just to those that we think need to be sharing the messages. As he said, my experience may be helpful to some, but yours will be helpful to many more. There is nothing I can do right now to help people who are normally attending gyms. There is nothing I can do right now to people who need parenting help. There is nothing that I can do right now to help people connect better with their kids or with their spouse. There is absolutely nothing I can do, but your message and your story can be helpful to so many. So dive in there, make it happen. I am so thrilled that you guys got to be here. Thanks again for joining me for this masterclass, and we'll see you guys soon. Hey you, I see you. I know that if you enjoyed this podcast, I know you're serious about growing your business smarter and faster. Elder Bednar encouraged us to flood the earth with our messages of goodness. And look, I just couldn't find a way to get my passion out there without being glued to my phone all day. I could barely tackle an Instagram account, let alone email marketing, YouTube, Facebook, podcasting, blogging, Pinterest. Yikes! Here's the deal. Your business can change lives. That's why you sell what you sell. Let's get your brilliant, life-changing business in front of the millions of people that are already online every day without wasting your time online. This is your starting point. The Content Machine is all of the secrets and all of the strategies that I personally use while I take advantage of all the free online platforms to bring in consistent revenue, growing the business, and reaching people we never knew needed us while not being a slave to our phone. Look, I get it. This is a whole new way of marketing you never thought possible. Get your business seen everywhere online in just 7 days. This machine is helping people right now. Grab the Content Machine, and for a super limited time, bring a buddy for free at sarahgracelive.com/machine.